Now, the difference between USA and Canada and English scrapping. I've seen a few videos of some scrappers. We've got Midwestern TV, Javega, if I pronounce that correctly, Scrap Kingdom, a few others. Money Mania. Well, I placed a comment on one guy's channel. I think it was Money Mania. I'll put it in here. I was surprised at a comment I placed. And it was about the difference between UK and USA, Canada, scrapping. Okay. Over here, with a multitude, I'll go back a little bit. Over here in the UK, it's a bit of a free-for-all, like it is in the USA and Canada. Go out, see scrap, pick it up, take it to a scrapyard, get paid cash. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. We have a group of people, travellers, mainly, gypsies. People have other derogatory names for them. They're hard working people. See, if they don't work, they don't eat. So they are hard working. They'll go out and do anything. Well, sometimes tarnishes their reputation. Sometimes, if you leave a bicycle outside your gate while you're going for a cup of tea, and a wagon goes by, the bicycle's gone, and they'll say, well, we thought you left it out for the scrap man. Since then, the UK introduced then scrap prices skyrocketed. Now, £250 a tonne. Call it, I don't know, $400 a tonne for iron. Even the grids in the street were going missing. Anything that was iron, bus shelters, anything at the side of the road was going missing and taken to the scrapyard. And of course in the UK we are taxed to the hilt. If they could tax the air that we breathe, they would. So the government, in all its wisdom, decided to, A, you could no longer get cash at a scrapyard. You had to register. That was photo ID, passport, utility bills. You can get a cheque or you can go into your bank, whichever. Secondly, and especially where I live, or the north of England, they introduced you had to have a licence to go around and collect scrap. But not just in the north of England, it was in each individual borough of the county that you live in. So I live in Wigan, which is part of Greater Manchester. Now, Greater Manchester consists of maybe 15, maybe 20 boroughs. So there's Wigan, there's Leigh, there's Bolton, Swinton, Farnworth, loads of others. So like I say, they introduced a licence that if you was to go around collecting scrap, like I've seen some of you guys do in the videos across the pond, you had to have a licence to collect in Leigh, a licence to collect in Bolton, maybe I shouldn't do that, a licence to collect in Swinton, a licence to collect in every borough that you went into. Now, I don't think the licence is a great deal of money. I'll hazard a guess and say £250. So if you had a big round, you would have to have a licence in every area that you went to. Now, skip diving, dumpster diving, we also have got rules covering that. And if you see a skip, a dumpster, on somebody's drive, side of the road, you think it's okay to go and take something out of it? Well, no. Not over here in the UK, you can't. Sorry, I'm squirming around. I'll say it no. Now, I'm not an expert on the rules, so feel free if you're in the UK and you say I'm wrong. But it goes like this. And they've got you both ways. If you're taking scrap, you need a scrap license. If you're taking something that's been thrown away, you're taking somebody else's rubbish, waste. In the UK, you need a waste transfer license to remove any waste that's not your own. So technically, you see a skip, oh, it's got something in it, metal, a washing machine, a cooker hood, an oven, a microwave. You think, I'll have that. You knock on the door. There's somebody in who says, yeah, you can take it. He's not going to be bothered, really, because he's hired a 8 cubic yard skip and he's getting rubbish in it. If you take stuff out of it, he's got room to put more rubbish in it. So he's happy. And this is where, I'm not too sure, a bit of a grey area, but once that guy has put something in a skip, well, it's no longer his. It actually belongs to the skip owner, even though it's in the skip and on his premises. It's a grey area because some people say it doesn't actually belong to the skip man, the waste guy, until he uplifts the skip. And other people say that as soon as it's gone into the skip, as soon as he's thrown it away, it becomes waste, it becomes rubbish, and is now the responsibility of the waste carrier. That's where the UK have you. Somebody for a skip, might cost you £160 now for a skip. I'm a little bit out, might be near 180. So you get a knock on the door. Oh, you advertise anyone to remove some rubbish. Get a knock on the door. I'll remove your rubbish, mate. Give us 80 quid, I'll take that. Fantastic. You've saved 50% of the fee. So you give him all your rubbish, he loads his van up, he disappears, and he fly tips it. He just tips it somewhere, in a field. Now if you've got something in there that's got your name and address on, and then the farmer, the council, the environmental people, they find it, they root through the rubbish, they find your name and address, they'll come to you and they'll say, who did you hire to take your rubbish away? Oh, they'll accuse you first of all of doing the fly tipping, and then they'll say, who did you hire? And you'll say, well, Joe Bloggs out the newspaper. They'll say, did you see his waste transfer license? And if no, well, you'll get done for allowing removal of waste without the correct licenses. So that goes back to taking stuff out of a skip. You take out of a skip, it's not yours, it belongs to somebody else, even though they've thrown it away. It belongs to the waste transfer company. They're under a duty really to recycle. They look at it that any metal in that skip is theirs and they're going to weigh it in. So you're thieving. If you've taken it off somebody's drive, you're actually trespassing. But trespassing is a civil matter, not a criminal matter. So they've actually got you. So anyway, enough talking really. Scrappers, beware, whichever country you're in. There are laws you might not know about. I'll see you in the next vid. having watched what I've recorded, realised I've missed a little bit out. Yes, these laws are in the UK, and some of them though are a little unenforceable. You knock on somebody's door, say, can I have that out your skip? If they say yes, you're not going to really get prosecuted for taking it. If there's no one in and you take it, you can get prosecuted for theft. That will either be by the skip owner or by the owner of the rubbish. Little bit daft that. The definition of theft is to permanently deprive someone of something they own, and yet they've thrown it away. That would be an interesting one to sort out in court. Taking something without permission that someone's thrown away. But of course, like I said, it actually belongs to the waste company once you've thrown it away. So you are then depriving them of something. Oh, and I forgot, we do have a little addendum, if that's the word. If you're taking something out of a skip, let's say it's a piece of furniture for your own use, that's viewed one way. If you're taking something out of a skip with which to make money on, i.e. not for your own use, that is viewed a different way. And of course, it's viewed the way that you can get prosecuted for. Well, that's the UK for us. Carry on.